Legend of Total War here with part 9 of my Empire Total War Warpath Let's Play campaign as the Plains Nations. Alright, so previously we finished off Great Britain, so they're wiped out. It was a bit of a mission to do that. You're technically not supposed to be able to do it, I think, because you're not supposed to be able to get these island settlements. But you know, I figured a way around it. Big old fucking bribes. The only factions that we can't wipe out are those that have their capital actually on islands. And we can't just be like, wait for them to switch capitals, because you can't actually switch capitals. And I mean, you could technically wait for maybe the US to declare war on the Dutch and then take it, but they never do it. So I don't know, I don't really bother with it too much. Anyway, where we left off is where we're going to hit these guys out here. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem to fight manually, but I don't want to fight it manually, I just want to auto-resolve it. And we have suffered a big defeat before with bad auto-resolve. But, oh no, let's see how we go. Hang on, we'll just see which guy should do this. This guy here is higher command. You do it.
As the wolf cries to the moon, sound the call.
So already it says that he's likely going to win that. Now you come over here
them aside.
and just get these guys out of the way.
Immediately, settlement besieged. Undaunted.
Yeah, see,
undefeated.
not a big deal. Alright, then we've made our attack. Let's send them a small amount of money. I definitely don't want a military alliance with them. Say like 20,000. Alright, cool. Now don't forget, we paid them 400,000 last turn because they got the jump on me and they took these two settlements, so I paid them 400,000 for them to give it back. Because they didn't have these armies in the area, they were busy elsewhere. But now they're here, and what they'll do is, as they continue to consolidate these areas, we'll hit them one at a time until they basically have no settlements left. Yeah, okay, I'm just trying to figure out how best to go about this.
War leader.
Replenish this. Now there's going to be a lot of Christianity here that needs to go. Public order here is going to shit. You get your ass down here. Now, what's causing it? So this here is... This is totally not worth it. It gives an extra recruit slot, but it's not worth it. Fishing village, that's good. Keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that's good. Also, with that peace treaty, it buys us about, you know, a few turns until they declare war on us again. It's always better that we be the one to declare war. So the Spanish are around here giving the Americans a hard time. That doesn't really bother me too much. Or at all, really. Don't I have a spy around here somewhere? Because I want to know what they're up to. If I can make a rush to Charleston, then I'll do it. Can these guys here leave? Yes, they can. Is there anything else we need to build here? Nope. So saving up all this money is good for a rainy day, just like what we have experienced in the past. And you've got a long journey to go to get to here. So we got this region here under control, of both of these regions. This was very easy. It especially helped that we were able to recruit. If we could have recruited, we would have been able to save that settlement a long time ago, but we weren't able to. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do. Let's move on. That's good. The instability out this way with the Cherokee fighting the US is great. These guys have been building up their forces for such a long time. It's great to watch them cancel all their forces out. And ruin their own regions. They go around raiding everything. So financially it's going to fuck them up. I don't think I can do much about that right now. I mean, Protestantism is going away. Slowly over time. And at Texas as well. No, Texas is under control now.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Okay. So we want... Let's just get the basic... Oh, hang on. What do we get here? Cotton's good. Wait, let me just check that. Yeah, cotton's the way to go. Well, we don't have any tobacco, but it doesn't really matter. It's probably because the Spanish, they've got a monopoly on the tobacco thing in Cuba. So we're making 73,000 a turn now. So our army upkeep's 26,000. So we could literally triple our army size if we wanted to, which I don't. That's improving slowly.
At the tribe's command. Is there more to be done?
Yeah, no, not unless these areas were completely undefended should we attack this. Anyway, with the Cherokee and Americans killing each other, they couldn't possibly recruit that fast, especially because they keep taking their regions. They're fighting a very small patch of area now. Yeah, so we need that so that we can just hurry up and convert this region. Won't take long due to their small population, which is good.
Yes. We cannot
War
follow
leader.
Chief. May the spirits walk with us. Men,
Blocking each
at
other.
the ready. Forward. Our lives are guided by the spirits.
The Great Spirit.
I wait
Okay,
for the way
that's
to
a
become clear.
spy. Send it down here so we can keep an eye on what's going on. I want to know what the Cherokee and the Americans, what they're killing each other. I want to know about it.
Spirits guide me. I rest with the bear.
You know what? I don't want to construct that. It's a very low population. I guess that's good. I don't want to construct that until that priest is here. Those guys will be able to leave relatively soon. Bring him down here. Okay, moving on. So yeah, as I said, we'll probably keep going up until episode 10. So this will be the second last episode. 10 episodes, I think, is the ideal size for a series. I don't know how entertaining this is for everyone. I kind of get the idea that this series here would probably hit low views. It's just... oh, shit. It's just not the sort of thing that generally, I think, gets views. Just because I think nobody really cares about the Warpath campaign. Like, there's a lot of people that care about Empire Total War. That's for sure. But, okay, there's going to be a revolt here, but that's okay. The Warpath campaign? Nope. The fuck? Get rid of that. No wonder we couldn't maintain public order.
Hunting with the bear.
Alright, so... I don't actually want to be at war with the United States. I'd like to see if I could just... see if we can take Florida off them in exchange for a payment of 30,000 a turn for 20 turns. They accepted. And of course I don't want to fucking pay them, so just be like, fuck you. And then be like, on second thought, payment. Here's your payment. 10,000. But I also want military access. I might need it. Okay. Make it 20,000. And I said I want military access. I'll pay... actually, that works better, and I'll figure out a separate deal for military access. How about this? 20 turns for 5 turns. I think that's fair. Okay, suck my dick then. Alright, so this province here, how bad is it? It's actually pretty fine. It's completely under control. Thanks to the other shamans. Thanks to the Cherokee people. So that all worked out nicely. Good. So now they have to like funnel through here if they want to fight each other. I reckon this... oh, that'd be perfect to hit. Alright, you guys need to get down there now.
Yes. Warriors position advance for the tribe.
Yeah, if we can hit there, that's their capital. God damn, they're nearly dead. They've only got 3 regions left. That's good shit. And you've got another army to come down here.
For the tribe, great chief. What now?
Good. Growing fairly quickly. Making a lot of money from trade now. So I'm just making a lot of money in general.
We will die.
I still need to stay here. It's just because of the, you know, the religious unrest. Yeah, it's quite severe.
Yes.
But once these construct a bit more, that'll help buffer the public order a bit. There's no rush there. Why don't you come over here and help them out? Speed this thing up a little bit so I can get them moving. They might need to protect this. Am I at war with anyone else? Nope. Good, you two just stay there. Okay, I don't think I need to do anything else. I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 things that are needing construction, but I'm not going to scour the land looking for it. Just don't need to right now. that's it, you Cherokee shits. Go and kill them. So, they offer military... No, trust me, you want military access from me. What do I need military access for? I'm giving you Lower Louisiana. So, lines broken, France and Spain. Seems good. Bit of a rebellion, nothing major. Get rid of that.
Easy prey. We will die for the orders. Nation.
It's still not enough. He has to stay here for a bit longer. Since the region's already pretty well under control, plus they're helping the population here convert, don't really need a whole lot of conversion. I missed this one last turn, no big deal. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll get the cotton. Coffee or sugar? Sugar seems better. Good. How rich is this province? Very rich. Look at all that, that glorious town wealth. Could probably make our way there.
How may I serve the tribe?
But we can't leave here just yet.
Ready to perform your will.
It's going to be tricky taking out their final settlement, that's for sure. I think it might be best if we go... I don't know. If I could somehow get... These guys don't bloody accept the fucking bribe, though. Because their wealth... They've just got so much money. I guess from Mexico, they must be making an absolute fortune. Way down here because they've left their capital undefended. Perfect opportunity to hit them. Good, that's under control. So is that. So next place I want them to be is down here. We're very Protestant. Stay over here. This is converting very slowly. Oh, no, not really. Oh, whatever, just it's fine. Doesn't look like there's anything else to do. Except for that. Yep, provinces are very much under control. Okay, we actually don't need that, because once that's done, I'll build the money building. Help increase taxes and make a little bit of extra wealth. All good, moving on.
Watching and waiting.
It's a lot of Cherokee, that's for sure. Oh, fuck off, Spain. Get fucked. But I thought they were really clever there. I'd love to know how much of this is animism. 5%. Is there anything out here that's like really high in animism? I want to try to agreement cancel with Spain. Just thinking, if I want to take a region off them, what should it be? Probably try and go with Hispaniola. Alright, so Spain, I would like to request peace. Regions, give me Hispaniola. Because if we're gonna take it, might as well start now. Offer them 20,000 a turn for 20 turns. Good. And oh yeah, I'm not paying you anything. And just for in exchange for a peace treaty, probably 12,000 should do it. There. The pipe of peace. Alright, so the population here is actually really high, so it's going to be fucking hard to get this under control. But by depriving them of this province, we have to... Oh my god. This is where they get all their money from, right? These kind of settlements. We've deprived them of a huge amount of cash. And if I can manage to maintain control over this, somehow... I mean, it all just comes down to religious unrest. We've got to get rid of this animism. It's worth a lot of money. My shamans are dying. It's alright. New ones will be recruited somewhere.
I await the wishes of the spirits.
Good. So they've gotten started spreading animism
Give me a little rest.
prior to our arrival.
Yes.
But they've gone and defended it.
Guide us all, making
But they're in shit state.
ready.
They're
Awaiting
bankrupt.
your word.
Good. They're bankrupt, no more recruiting. So, looking at them, they're not bankrupt. These two territories here are quite wealthy. In order to bankrupt them, I guess, making them continue this war out here suits my purposes. I don't see anything else that needs to be done.
I await the wishes
Get down here.
of the spirits.
It's almost under control. As I said, because this provides so much money, I'll build it. Even though it causes Protestantism. It's part of Hispaniola. Okay, since that's now at 100%, we can get rid of this. And just go for pure money. And it makes it a pretty wealthy region. Okay, let's move on. How much money are we making? 85 fucking thousand a turn.
Order me.
It's too bad they don't have the things like in Napoleon, where provides +1 wealth or +2 wealth to all of your regions, like faction wide. That's some good shit. You get like 100 of those, it really adds up. You know, I quite liked the dynamic economy of Empire Total War, which was continued on until Shogun 2, and then was replaced by the most static economy that Total War has ever produced, and I really object to what they did there. Don't get me wrong, Empire Total War does a lot of things wrong, but it also does some things right. I think the economic things was like the town growth, you know, growing or declining over time. That was really good. I quite liked that. It'll be amazing if we could actually don't build up there. If we could actually manage to recruit from here. But we haven't been able to in any of these other islands, so it might be a bit of a stretch.
Your words guide us all. Anything more?
Okay, so this gives us an idea of what they've got there. Now, I'm happy to go there as soon as this public order here is under control, which probably about 2 or 3 turns. Because that's going to go down 1 next turn, so will that. Then bring that to -2.
War
Actually,
leader.
stay there. Just a bit longer.
Yes.
You rush them over there, capture this, and be like, hey bitch, no more war. That's enough. Okay, now these guys over here, they've left this undefended again, but they might have armies nearby. We've been caught out in an ambush before. Could happen again. Well, let's find out. Nope. Commander surrender. It's the capital, I'm not going to surrender.
Target under siege. Immediately. Siege under for orders. Sing with a mountain's mighty voice.
And then be like, hey, there's no need for hostilities. Oops, wrong one. Payments, offer payments of just 10,000. And because they're bankrupt, they're like, you kind of have to accept it. Yeah, you kind of do. Okay, now, where's that Protestantism coming from? There, get rid of it. Wait, how much money was that? Fair bit, but still, it's not worth it. Don't worry about it. They're gonna have to stay there for a while anyway. Get rid of that as well. So there's a lot here that's actually providing public order, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. We'll fix it up. So the new capital is over here, and no bankruptcy penalty. So I don't know. Maybe that. Well, of course, I've given them some money. Well, not given them. I bought that region essentially, but I bought it cheap. Good. You can finally leave this area. You come down here
May the spirits walk with us.
and wait for a good opportunity to attack this, or at the very least defend the border against them. We don't have time to recruit most of this. Maybe that. Okay, moving on. So yeah, as you can see, there's really no point going beyond another 2 episodes. So this episode and then the next one. By the end of the next episode, most of the factions will just be... I feel like there are like 1 or 2 regions that we won't yet have left. Like those island nations. Like if we can push Spain all the way to Cuba and nowhere else, that'd be good. Cool, that's a good place to get one. Why did that get damaged? Maybe they already had unrest there. Cause it carries on from different factions sometimes. Anyway, yeah, just keep an eye on them. Oh, hang on, it might be even better if you kept an eye on these guys here. So yeah, it's a -2. That's going to go down again next turn. So they'll have some unrest. They'll be like, I don't want to be part of this, whatever. And then the turn after, they'll be like, oh, whatever, who cares?
Yes. Blood will stay in the sacred earth.
So we don't get intercepted. It's too many. Alright, so let's see. Well, I've actually got 2 armies to deal with this, and they've got many more than that. Yeah, so it's much more defended than I thought it would be. Just, yeah.
Run.
We just have to call this one a fail. It's too well defended, and just be like, ah, fuck. Alright, it was worth a shot. Just give him back, what, 20,000? And we'll just call that one a bit of a loss. How bad's the damage? Oh, fuck, he's not going to be able to, get back. That's okay. The damage is insanely severe, but it's okay. Yeah, they had all these armies out here, got ambushed. These guys here, they're a big problem. Not too sure what we're gonna have to do about them. I might just have to like just hire just an insane number of troops and just overpower them that way. I'd rather not fight the battle manually because it'll take like fucking 5 hours to fight them. There's just too many armies, and it's not really that enjoyable. Like the Empire battles, land battles, they suck. They suck major ballsack. Good. It's almost finished anyway. And let's move on. So we got 500,000 in the bank. That's more than what we had before. So when we paid them 400,000, we had about 480,000. Of course, we're gaining nearly. We were gaining nearly 100,000 a turn now anyway. How the fuck are we going to finish these guys off? They're just too hunkered down. Oh, whoops.
We will die for the good of our nation.
Okay, it's Spanish rebels, really. Yeah, this is going to take a long time to fix. But next time we get a hold of it, we'll be able to build that. And that'll hopefully help speed things up. We can recruit from here. Excellent. Good, that'll really... Next time we take it, we might even keep it under control because we'll be able to start recruiting. We'll get 2 or 3 turns to recruit. That might just get it under control. We'll find out. Might even be an option to hit that one next. But it's going to be a while before we're ready. I might even just recruit from over here as well. At the very least, like I said, got a few turns of peace. Just leave it at that. Did I forget to bloody heal these guys?
Waiting for orders. Advance. Ready for orders. Men, yes. Forward. What would the spirits have us
not
do?
under control. It's going to be a little while. So, what was I going to look at? Oh, that's right, finances. Yeah, 93,000 a turn. Let's do this. I'm going to take the Pueblo nations and be like, I really just want New Spain. That one's going to be difficult for us to invade. And then I'll offer freaking 70,000 a turn. I mean, I'm not going to pay it for 20 turns. Fucking hell. Well, what about it just an outright? For New Spain, I will just offer you 500,000 for it. Nope. They've got heaps of money. I don't know. It could be New Spain that's making all the money, but they just do not want to give it up that way. Keep an eye on them down here. I want to know what's going on. How are they managing to finance all this stuff? Looking at this region here, that's not a whole lot of money, and neither was this. So it sort of doesn't make sense how they're so powerful. Public order here is almost maintained. That's good. Okay, we don't need this here anymore. Probably end up forgetting about it though. So it's all going down. You get in here, and then that fixes things. Good. So yeah, there's a lot of money to be had from this, but that guy is going to have to stay here permanently, I know that. Okay, moving on. Also, another thing is that if we fought any of these battles manually, we're not going to get much done by the end of the next episode. If we auto-resolve all these fights, then we can get a lot done. We had all of our tough fights at the beginning of the campaign. It just becomes every battle's the goddamn same, because all I do is just spam one unit. So Spain got it back. So we'll be having a little bit of a chat to Spain about this. This time though, we'll go Hispaniola and Trinidad and Tobago. Try and get them both at the same time. It's just, yeah, 30,000 for 20 turns. Yeah, you're insulted, whatever. Alright, we'll try again. Regions. These two for 40,000 for 20 turns. it's quite possible that after you've tried to offer more than 20,000, it's like, nah, they're pulling your leg, sort of thing. Because I've noticed that nothing over a certain amount, we'll try 70,000. Nothing over 20,000 has ever been accepted. Wait, 30,000 was accepted once, wasn't it? I don't know. Alright, so they're not going to accept that. We're just going to have to just focus on what we were doing before. Or maybe it's merely a case of just asking too much. They really don't want to give this region back. I don't want military access. They really want that trade agreement. It doesn't want the fucking military access. Fine, whatever. Just accept that so that we can get to the next deal. I want these two in exchange for... No. Fuck it, go 80,000. Okay, we'll just go Hispaniola. Okay. So, they're, I guess they've got so much money that they're not really too concerned about it. So we got it back. It's at -5. We might just be able to get it under control in time. It's a big maybe. It might not. I suppose we will find out. Okay, so then we declare war on them. But I also need to get 2 peace treaties because I don't want to be at war with France. Actually, why don't we... Regions, Guatemala. Be like, hey, France. Oh no, it's not going to work, is it? Just whatever. Give them 10,000 and be done with it. Same with them. Give them 10,000. Oh shit. They want 120,000. No military alliance. Forget it. I'll give you 13,000. I think that's more reasonable. Okay, good. Problem is though, that gives them money because, you know, they've got a lot of tradable goods, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So things that take up to 3 turns to build will get done in time. Wouldn't hurt to get a little bit of coffee going. No. Gotta make sure though that they don't turn off the taxes. I mean, that's just too much money for them for us to justify losing those taxes. So much money. So looking at it, yeah, we're making good coin. Might even be an idea to bring these guys over here, just to deal with these guys here first, because these ones are not really that much of a threat because of the instability of the region. While they continue to fight each other, it's all good. Alright, are you able to leave? Yeah, you can leave.
Yes.
I'm going to bring them down here. Same with you, you don't need to stay there.
Taking cover.
Alright, moving on. Good for us to get involved. No, I have to buy that back. It also means they're going to demolish the fucking thing. Dickwads. I hope they don't turn off the taxes there. Might be an idea to just declare war on them every now and again. Just to keep the under control. Okay, good. They've kept the taxes on, that's good. Did they demolish everything? They did, so I have to start again there. Alright, so you motherfuckers. You'll give that back, won't you? And you can have your stupid fucking payment of 20,000 for 20 turns. And then you can go straight to hell. Because I'm not paying you that. Ugh, I have to pay France again. And then just pay them 10,000, make them go away. That was 1,000. Of course, 10,000 to me is nothing, so I just want them to leave me alone. Let me conduct my business in relative peace. Yeah, we have to finish converting that. New town emerges. Cool, I guess. Fuck, how'd those rebels get here so fast? I'll have one unit to deal with them. They didn't give me any fucking time to bloody prepare. Well, that's bullshit. How'd that happen? Well, Spain will get it and then I'll just get it back, and round we go until we figure this out. We've got to get rid of that -3 somehow. But yeah, we only had it for one turn. Don't know what happened there. You guys make your way over here. Same with you.
Yes. Men. Forward. Setting up again. I am finished.
Yeah, there'll be another revolt there. Can't do anything about that. Okay, well, public order here is definitely under control, so you can leave now.
May the spirits walk with us.
It's almost sorted there. Alright, moving on. One of my tribesmen versus 5 of them. No, it won't work. It's just thinking about whether or not to fight it manually. It's just like, no. They've turned off taxes. It sucks, but it doesn't really matter that much. What we'll do is I gotta get it back though. Oh, fuck. I suppose the dishonoring treaties thing is starting to catch up with me. No, I don't think that is actually the problem. I think the problem is that these guys just have too much money. So they don't care about my offers. Should be able to offer 90,000. Shit. Okay. Yeah, it's exempt from taxation, so... I don't know. But... I'm not paying them that much money. No, shit. I didn't... I think it was okay. I just wasn't thinking. Okay, so request peace, because I don't want that. I just hope it doesn't revolt next turn. Seems like I might have to just let them hold on to it for a turn. Because we had this problem with the Leeward Islands. I mean, they'll demolish the building there, but we just have to rebuild it afterwards. Alright. I mean, if we could throw enough troops at this, that could work. They're just not here right now, that's all. Doesn't matter, we're preparing for over here. I'm thinking this over here is the most viable target.
Gathering supplies. Onwards. Ready and awaiting your advance. Tribesmen. Make ready.
Okay, it's under control, that's good.
Warriors, advance.
Good, 100% animism.
You serve the Great Spirit. There must be more that I
I
can
want them to stay there so that I can see what's going on. Now we can finally have a look at what's going on in Mexico. This might explain a few things. Indeed it does. This is goddamn filthy rich. This is where they're making all their money from. They're also having major revolts because they've got so much industrialization and religious unrest. So they're constantly having to deal with revolts here. But 15,000 for them is probably the reason why they got so many armies. Alright. What to do next? Nothing. I just want to wait and see how this plays out. Moving on. Fine. I don't intend to attack them again anytime soon. Damn, the AI, they just love to bloody conduct raids, don't they? Oh, settler rebels. I thought I got rid of... Oh, it doesn't matter. Just go get rid of them now.
Victory will be ours. Sing with the mountain's mighty voice. Our lives are guided by the spirits. Yes.
Okay, so it was just unrest there. That buys us a little bit of time. Probably not enough for that, but I don't know. I'll just see what I can do. was 3 enemy raids. What was the other one? Yeah. Okay, now this no longer needs that. And it probably doesn't even need the garrison, to be honest. Get rid of it. Same with this, and that just frees up a little bit of funds. Because if it ever comes up under attack, then just buy it straight back. Because we're filthy rich. Excuse me. Okay, what are we doing next?
Ready for orders. Ready orders. And waiting for orders. Ready and awaiting orders. Yes.
Okay, I say next turn we hit that.
More orders. Your orders. Ready for orders.
Yeah, we'll have like 3 stacks ready for that. Of course, it could be ready to ambush us again. But if we capture this, we deprive them of 2,500. It's not as much as Mexico, but oh well, we just need to make do. Not making as much as I used to, probably because we've hired more units. Alright, moving on.
Make camp.
No, because I'm going to declare war on you next turn.
The spirits walk with
Yeah, it's all
us.
been fixed up. Good, this is under control now. It's good to see. So next turn there will be a revolt. I can't stop that. But I'll have 2 units with which to defend it, which will not be enough. Losing a war chief here and there doesn't really matter. They all get old, they die.
Make ready. Ready to perform.
Right, so this time, if we're going to sacrifice anyone, let it be him, because he doesn't have everything. You gonna ambush us? Nope. Good. Oh yeah, we did get ambushed. But that's okay. Like I said, they only get 1 shot at that.
As the wolf cries to the moon, sound the call for battle. Great father. War leader. Ready to perform.
So,
You're ready.
you come over here.
Orders. Men, forward.
And you get rid of this fuck
Them
here.
aside. None shall defeat us. Undefeated. Settlement besieged. None shall defeat us. Mighty voice.
Good. Actually got him. Probably need 20,000.
War leader.
And we have gained the province.
Yes.
Next one is this one here. So
Men, forward. In position.
soon as we've got this under control, we can go for it.
Great chief. What now?
Don't need
I
that.
am old, but am I so feeble as to stop now?
Let's see, get that animism back up there.
Ready and waiting orders. Make ready.
Okay, need more soldiers.
Yes. Our journey ends.
Okay, so they'll have you come down to here. How are they going? They're not bankrupt yet. How about these guys? Nope. Yeah, still needs 2 turns there. Alright, I'm going to try something. I'm going to offer the Pueblo nations. I'm going to offer them 80. And offer them all the money I have for New Spain, because it's going to be a nightmare to conquer. And I don't know if I can actually do this. For 30,000 per turn. And you can only do one of them. You can't be like, here's a gift and like here's a lump sum payment and a tribute. So I'll just offer them the tribute then. 80,000 over 20 turns. Yeah, I don't think they'd go for that. It's just too rich. That's all there is to it. They'd sooner give up their capital. But if we take away their capital, we deprive them again of a lot of funds. Funds that they need to pay for their troops to look after this region here, which, you know, is never going to maintain public order for them. Alright, moving on. Oh, fuck off, US. No. I'm gonna get that straight back off you, dickwad. Oh, they're gonna demolish everything in the province. I got an idea. It's only because it's the end of the campaign. I'm just gonna save scum to the end, to the beginning of the turn, to the end of that turn. Hang on, I'll be right back. So basically, because it just load the autosave there, we know they're going to declare war on us. I'm just like, why don't we just preempt this, okay? And be like, hey US, hey, how's it going? Good old buddy US, hey, how about you give us Georgia and I'll give you 40,000 a turn for 20 turns. How's that sound? Oh, come on, buddy. What about 80,000 a turn? Pay it repeatedly. Yeah, there's a good boy. There's a good boy. Now fuck you. Pay them 10,000. There. Like we could have easily undone what they did, but they were just going to demolish everything, and I had to redo it. It's like, oh, fuck that. Alright, so I'm going to need to recruit some troops here to send up to there to maintain public order as quickly as possible. Luckily, animism is going up. So they're down to their last settlement now, because of that. However, we want them to go across our territory. So I'll give them trade agreement. In exchange, I'll give them indefinite military access. Okay, fine. I'll just give them military. No. I see what I did there. Alright. Just offer it to them. Just as a gift. There we go, because you're buddies of mine. Sort of, not really. Same with them. Just give them the same thing, so they can just keep killing each other. And if they just move enough of their troops out this way, and leave that all alone, I will fucking wreck it. And try to. It is a forted settlement, that could make things difficult. Alright, moving on. Also, by going to war with them and then getting a peace treaty, it generally guarantees they're not going to declare war on us for a few turns. I didn't think they would have declared war on us just because, like, they're kind of in the middle of a war, they're not really winning. But of course, they see an open opportunity to take Florida back, and of course they're going to take it. They didn't necessarily need military access, but whatever, I gave it to them anyway. That's it, send all of your forces up north. Oh fuck, they just do it anyway. Are they actually going to take it back, or not? Doesn't look like it. It's weird, they were standing right next to Georgia. They didn't take it.
Our lives are guided by the spirits.
If we capture this, they're gone.
Blood will stain the sacred earth.
Are they going to come and reinforce?
We have them now.
Yeah.
There is no escape for them. And awaiting
So,
orders.
do you know what we do in this situation? Cheat like a motherfucker. Well, not cheat. It's time for money to play its part.
Awaiting
You know what I'm
further
talking
orders. Ready and waiting
Infinite
for
mercenaries. We've got so much money, it's time for the United States to disappear. We don't want them around anymore. They broke the peace treaty, the dishonorable wretches.
Onwards. Anything more? Yes. Ready and awaiting orders.
Because I know it's not going to be enough. And like, each one of these stacks cost me about 20,000, which is nothing to me. Absolutely nothing.
Warriors awaiting
Advance.
further orders. Your
Alright,
orders.
let me just see.
Target under siege.
Okay, that gives us reasonably good odds, just like
They
that.
hide behind their
But it might be a good
walls.
idea if we attack them first, so I
Ready
just
for orders.
want a little bit more. Man, I could win the battle manually, but fuck that. It's going to take like 40 minutes to fight that. No thank you. Not when I can just auto-resolve it at the cost of money, of which we have pretty much, we're at the point of infinite funds. They fixed this in Napoleon. Okay, so I want to send them over to here.
We shall triumph. Victory is ours. Unbowed.
Get him out of here.
Immediately.
Alright, are we going to kiss the United States goodbye? Quite possibly.
We will die for the good of our nation under siege.
Alright, we could bring in those other reinforcements as well, but there's always a chance that we'll lose on this. And if we brought them in and they lost, I wouldn't get another shot at it. So, bye-bye US, goodbye, bye-bye. And as for these guys here, just get rid of them. Thanks for your help. Thank you.
At the ready.
Yeah, block your earphones. It's a big slap in the ear.
Yes, ready for orders. We cannot follow, Chief. Men, ready and awaiting your word.
So there we go. We wiped out the United States of America. I'm sure there's a lot of people being like, no, not America.
Walking softly in the shadows.
America, fuck no. That's what you get, 1844. Alright, so there's only a little dent in my income. Oh, of course. I should have done this last time. Could have prevented the revolt if I had done this. Don't know what I was fucking thinking.
Death will come on swift wings for them.
Damn right.
They will die for the good of our nation. Our lives are guided by the spirits.
Alright. And we have it under control. There we go, good stuff. Don't know why I didn't think to do that before. But do you know what that means? That's what we'll do in the future. It doesn't matter. Just as long as we're not spreading Protestantism. Good. With that under control, that's just great. Not handing back over to Spain. Now, these guys here, what are we going to do about them? But we've also seen now that we don't need to be hiring more of those soldiers. We just need to hire like infinite number of generals. They perform better in auto-resolve as well. We'll just roll over these guys with essentially mercenaries of hired general's bodyguard, of which I could hire 96 of them a turn. Or 848 of them this turn. Roughly, I mean, they're not exactly 1,000, but it's close enough.
Yes, war leader.
Basically, we're reaching the ruffle stomp age. I don't need this. Because next turn we're going to arrive. Alright, moving on.
The spirits have blessed our journey. Anything more?
No matter how much money the AI thinks it has, I seem to have more. No. We'll need to get into position to attack them. Just wipe them out. But, you know, I'll need some time to recover first.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that'll keep it under control. Oh no, I just realized something. No taxes. It's not that important. I mean, it's one of the richest regions in the game, but it's not that important. It's not worth me giving it back to Spain so they can turn on the taxes. It's just not worth it. No, we probably don't need that anymore. Get rid of it. Just actually, we're approaching the end of the campaign. Don't worry about it. I need to get into position so that I can basically just waltz right in there and take it. We have to consolidate these territories first. Oh, I didn't fix this up.
Spirits have me do.
Yep.
Your orders. March.
Can take this turn.
Have us do.
Just send wave after wave of generals.
Ready and waiting for orders. Sound the call to battle.
Oh shit, these guys fucked up there, but it's okay. We got backup.
Glorious
victory. See, like I said, those generals bodyguard, they perform well in auto resolve.
Yes.
For arms.
Yes.
Prepare for war.
Oh, good.
Victory is ours.
Your capital's mine, bitch. And you can go away. Now, I want to give them military... No, I don't think I want to give them military access, because it's going to take us multiple turns to get to there, and I don't want them taking other regions out here. I'll just give them 20,000, and then they can fuck off. When it comes down to, like, finally wiping them out, it's going to require a lot of generals' bodyguards to go and, you know, smash them up.
Chief.
Which is, you know, easy enough to do now. You don't even need proper armies. It's so silly just to, like, hire these infinite chieftain armies to just crush the enemy. They're not allowed in our lands.
Make ready.
So you guys make your way down here.
Yes, setting up camp.
We'll just bulldoze our way towards here, just using just outright money. Every time we see one of their forces, just wipe them out with generals. No matter how many times they kill our generals, just keep hiring more generals. And then eventually they'll just be dead. They can't outspend us, or outgame us. I am the outgaming man. I'll outgame you motherfuckers, especially if a game this buggy. They don't call me Legend of Total Cheese for nothing.
Ready for orders.
Alright, we're good? Let's move on.
Okay, I saw. Order me.
Yeah, we just spend the next few turns saving up a bunch of money just to ruffle stomp all of their forces with relatively cheap armies. And I say relatively because essentially they can hire, for every turn that goes by, I can hire 4.5 of those stupid stacks. But damn, they've got a lot of armies. If we're lucky, they might now go bankrupt. Because they're not going to be able to afford those troops. Yeah, I forgot to repair. Oh, no, I didn't forget to repair. Now get rid of that. Get rid of everything that's causing Protestantism. No, don't want that. Don't need that. Nope.
Yes. Your words guide us, great father. Your orders. Anything more?
Oh, shh.
Great father,
Yeah.
have us do.
You should come over here.
March.
Yep, that works for me. Okay, so over here, public order is not good enough to leave just yet. Will be eventually. God, these armies, so many of them. I mean, fuck me. I can't believe Mexico's worth so much. Yeah, we got this under control here. Okay, so I think we should declare war on the UP. And before I do that, actually, let me try a bit of finagling. I'll give you 80,000 a turn for 20 turns, because they're going to go to war with me anyway, because they're allies. No, okay, they're not going to go for it. No, maybe I'll just leave it, because it just seems like they're going to go for this again, which is a nuisance. Don't worry about it. I mean, it can very easily get it back each time. How many settlements do we have now? 39.
Awaiting.
This is a ridiculous number of armies that I have. It will literally cost me a fortune to kill them all. I just don't understand how they're not bankrupt. I mean, 15,000, I don't know, that should be able to support, what, 4 or 5 armies, not 10 or whatever they've got. It's alright, take it out.
Warriors, easy prey. None shall defeat us. More orders. Your words guide us all.
So it just takes a little while. I don't know why I bother building. I mean, we can't make any money out of it. Oh well. I don't understand how these guys can get so powerful. It's just... I mean, I know it's 15,000, but still. Maybe it's that 400,000 that I gave them. But surely that'll run out at some point. I really miss the faction ratings things that you could see from Medieval 2 and Rome 1. You just have a look and you can see how much money they've got. With here, you just have to guess.
Awaiting further orders.
It's just not worth attacking. Still checking here to see if there's ever going to be a bankrupt thing. Settler rebellion in Apache territory. Yeah, no big deal. Take it out.
Then. Glorious victory. Our lives are guided by the spirits. We are triumphant. Men, forward. Men, your orders. Chief, ready and awaiting orders.
Thinking about what to do about these guys. It's a good opportunity to come and get them soon. You could probably hit both of those settlements in a single go.
Great Father.
All I need to do is stand some of them here. Along with you.
Awaiting further orders. Your orders. Waiting for orders.
Because all I need to do, it wouldn't be this turn, but next turn, just spam generals and just be like, just keep throwing them out there until they've actually won. In both of those settlements, it should be enough. Has there ever been such a giant pile of horseshit? It's like, how are you supposed to deal with that? Well, I'm just gonna fight all these battles manually, and it's gonna take the better part of the next 6 months to fight that. So what happened over there? Yeah, they just got stomped. See, if they were bankrupt, the money would, their forces would dwindle away.
Great Father.
To arms.
good day to surround them. Siege underway.
So yeah, like I said, we
leader.
just throw wave after wave. It doesn't matter. It's all just money. Even the amount of money we've spent now is like not even the amount we make per turn.
There is no escape for
Drop in the water.
victory. Your orders?
Can't do that, War Chief.
Warriors born
Yes.
for war.
Alright.
War
Then
leader,
have to get a little bit closer.
your words guide us all. As the wolf cries to the moon, begin siege. We are triumphant.
Bye-bye.
Warriors born.
There we go.
Chief. Ready for orders.
Goddamn
Ready
ridiculous.
and awaiting orders. Our lives are guided by the spirits.
That took care of him. What's this? No, I don't need that. Get rid of it. And is this Protestant? Nope. Animism. And there is Protestantism here, so that needs to go, wherever the hell that is coming from. There. 100,000 a turn now, because these provinces here worth 1,000 and 3,000, so not so bad. And that's basically every settlement I think that the USA would have held eventually is now under our control. It's just Mexico and South America we need to take now. Which, since we're at an hour and a half, I guess that's what we can do next time. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with this. I mean, I could just keep throwing general after general army in there, but it's just going to be such a goddamn grind. Like, it could take half an hour of auto-resolving to get through that. And they've still got armies here. It's like the biggest pile of horse shit. But maybe this will be the climax. With them defeated, that'll actually leave me as the only playable faction left in the campaign. I don't think it's actually possible for me to wipe out any of those other factions. It's just not possible. Not without some serious bullfucking, but it's just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, like and subscribe. Part 10 is next, which will be the final episode. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.